Cette américaine est choquée du comportement des Français en dette.
Dating in Paris is like every woman's worst nightmare. A prime example of this is I was talking to a guy I met from an app and we were texting for a while and we agreed to meet up for a coffee date. It was lovely. We went and got coffee and we were having a good time. So he was like, okay, do you want to keep hanging out? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Okay. So this was during the daytime and we ended up hanging out in a park for a while, strolling around. And then at this point, dinner time was approaching. I was kind of ready to part ways, but he really wanted to keep spending time together. So I was like, you know what? I never do this. Like, let me just be a little bit spontaneous. He was like, I'm really hungry. Do you want to go to dinner? And to be honest, again, I was not that hungry and I was like kind of ready to go home. But I was like, okay, sure. So we go to dinner and it's fun. The bill comes out. He looks at me and he says, so how do you want to do this? I have never in my life been asked this question. I was so stunned and taken aback that I literally sat there and I said, what do you mean? I think I just put too much blush. He got a bit flustered and kind of like caught himself, was like, never mind, and pays. Went out on a second date and he did learn from his mistakes. He did not ask me to pay, none of that, just put his card down right away. And I was kind of like, okay, so maybe he's got it. Maybe he's realized the cultural difference. Then after the date, we're strolling along. He says to me, so you're really a princess, huh? I look at him and I say, do you have a problem if I am? Surprisingly, he was actually like, no, I like it and you look like a princess and blah, blah, blah. But then he immediately switches into, well, then what are you gonna do for me? I'm like, whoa. You think that because you paid for 2 dates that you're giving me princess treatment and that I now owe you for that? After these 2 dates, he asks me to be exclusive. I was so stunned. Again, this man had me gagged. I was like, what do you mean you want me to be your girlfriend? Girls, if a man ever thinks that you owe him something for providing the bare minimum treatment, you run. You run the other way, which is exactly what I did.
Cette américaine est choquée du comportement des Français en dette. Aya. Ah, vous pouvez critiquer les Françaises mais vous avez une sale réputation. Résumax de son pavax. Elle a un dette avec un Français. Ils vont au resto le soir après avoir passé l'après-midi ensemble. Au moment de payer, il lui demande « On fait comment ?» CHOKBAR, elle fait une tête bizarre alors il finit par rattraper le truc et tout payer. Aux dettes suivantes, il paye tout sans broncher, comme s'il avait compris la leçon. Mais à la fin du dette, il commence à dire « Ah donc tu aimes être traitée comme une princesse ?» Et elle lui demande si c'est un problème. Et il lui fait comprendre qu'il se demande ce qu'il aura en retour et que limite il voulait déjà se mettre en couple. Elle est choquée et ne comprend pas ce truc de devoir se sentir redevable parce qu'il a payé pour 2 détaillats. Bref, elle déconseille fortement les Français. Et le message en haut à gauche au début dit pareil. Les Français sont horribles à dette. Aya. Quelques commentaires sous la vidéo Aya. Les mecs français sont les plus radins qui existent. Les filles, évitez-les, ils ne sont que des problèmes. Les filles, pareil pour moi, une fois un mec m'a dit qu'il attendait d'avoir ses tickets restaurant avant de pouvoir m'emmener au restaurant. Je vis à Paris, et jamais je ne sortirai avec un parisien bye. Aya le rejet.